arts and craft session. I know this year it's very different, we're not being able to be together, but that does not mean that we can't get our hands messy and get involved in some arts and crafts. So this week we've got one of these a session for you where we're going to make something that a lot of you know about. It's the famous Among Us. So we're going to be able to try and make ourselves our own Among Us character. So what you're going to need this week is you're going to need a toilet roll holder. You're going to need a piece of paper, whether it's coloured paper of your choosing or a plain piece of white paper. If you've got pens, pencils or paints, you can use any of those. Some scissors and some glue. So they're the things that you're going to need to make our Among Us character. So as you can see with me today, I have some helpers that's going to do this along with me. We've got Ayana, we've got Makaya, we've got Melody, Anaya, and the one you know, our Jada, on the end. So let's get started. Step one that you're going to need to do then, guys, I would like you to get your paper toilet roll holder, and I want you to also get a piece of paper. Now what we're going to do is you're going to wrap your toilet roll holder in this paper. So put it in the middle and give it a roll. Make it look like a big sausage. Then you're going to roll it down and it's going to look just like that. And on that end, just here, you're going to put a piece of glue and stick it, and then you're going to stick it together. So get a piece of glue or a glue stick and just glue the end, and then you're going to stick it together so it looks like a roll. Okay guys, so that's step one. Okay then, brilliant. So you should have now your tubes covered in with your paper. So step two is going to be get your tube and get your pair of scissors, and you're just going to chop off a little bit of each end. So where you see your toilet roll, you're going to cut off just the one end like that. And your other end, you're going to do the same. And keep those. So you should now have paper that's completely covered your tube. Okay then guys, so we have just cut off both of those ends from our toilet roll. Please keep those two ends that you've got because we're going to need them a little bit later. So now we've got our rolls, what I would like you to do is the extra little bits of paper that you've got on the end, can you tuck them into your roll? So any extra paper, just tuck it in inside your roll. Tuck it right in. And that's your next step, to tuck that paper all inside. Those in just like that. Perfect. Right then, so your next step, what you're going to do, is we need to make our little Among Us legs. So the way that you make these little Among Us legs is we're just going to cut out a little square, just a little square at the bottom of your tube. So if you can, in the middle of your tube, at the bottom, try and cut out a little square just at the bottom of your tube. And they should look like it's got two little square legs. Yeah? Excellent. Brilliant, guys. So you've put your feet together on your Among Us character. So you've got the square in the middle, and so you've been able to get 2 feet. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to make our Among Us backpack. So those 2 pieces of paper that you cut off earlier, we're going to use them now. So get one of your little rolls. If they're not glued together, give them a quick stick so that they're stuck together. And then you're going to stick your backpack on the back. So choose which side you want the front and the back of, and stick that on the back of your Among Us character. And this is going to be his Among Us backpack. So get your glue, stick it on the end, and attach it to your Among Us character on his back. Okay guys, so we have attached our backpack to our Among Us character, just like the guys have done here. So if you've got plain paper, you can leave your Among Us white, or if you'd like to paint it, now's the time to do it, or give it a colour with some felt tips or pencils. So, just as the guys are doing here, they're beginning to paint their Among Us. So we've got a yellow one or orange one going on here, a red one here. Melody's got coloured paper, so she wants to keep hers that colour. And then we've got Anaya that she's going to start colouring hers in blue. Now, if you're already at the stage where Melody's at, where what we're going to do is we're going to start looking at making some of our features on our Among Us character. Now, if you have a look at mine, the famous screen is what we have on our Among Us character, isn't it, when he's in his suit? So what you just need to do is you can make a circle or an oval shape and do that on a piece of paper and make your screen. You can colour your screen in blue, cut that out and stick it on the front. And then any other accessories that you would like to put on your Among Us character, feel free to do that. I know that some of the Among Us characters, they have eggs on their head, some of them have beanie hats, but I've put mine with a nice little crown. So I've made a crown for mine. So if you want to do an Among Us accessory, then feel free to do that now, and then stick that onto your Among Us character too.